record. Hey, sorry for I didn't come with a filtered podcast. Yeah. It's Monday. It's What the Fuck Monday. And of course, I am at home now. I haven't recorded much lately because of, just me and my mental dome of stupidity. So, let's see what's going on. Let's go on. Ooh, big playoff implications tonight. But we are rolling into week 15, so there's only 3 weeks left in the NFL. So what the fuck happened in the NFL so far? Well, the Vikings did beat the Steelers on Thursday, and then you got your Sundays. I won money on my Sunday games. I was happy, and I would damn near nail the freaking gridiron pick'em game. Fuck. So close to motherfucking goddamn it. Stupid ass motherfucker I am. So, I did pick the Jets, which was correct, and I did pick the Falcons, which was correct. I picked the Seahawks, which was correct. The Chiefs, which was correct. I picked the Ravens, which was not correct. But that is a surprise. For the longest time, the Browns had the lead and almost blew it in the fourths. So that's a pretty freaking ridiculous thing. Cowboys beat Washington, which I predicted. I could not believe a shutout happened with Jaguars because, they were starting to pick up momentum. But again, Titans did what they had to do. And what I'm hearing, Derrick Henry is coming back. So he's progressing way faster than anybody expected him to do. So that's good. Broncos beat the Lions, which I picked. Chargers I picked. I did pick the Titans, I should say that. I did pick the Titans and the Cowboys. I picked the Bengals to beat the 49ers. Oh, pissed me off. Another wild game happened yesterday was the Buccaneers and the Bills. But, the Bills are starting to fall at the seams. Sunday Nighter was another gunslinging show. But bad man Aaron Rodgers came back and roaring. So to look at the playoff picture as I could see, it is pretty much the way I would assume it's going to be. Like, you do have your wild card spots, so I will also look at the NFL wild cards here because it's... There we go. Let's go here. So, the way there's pretty much stacking up. So the Patriots have a bye week. Or no, they had the bye week. Sorry, my bad. It was all done there. Yeah, it looks... Okay, whatever. The way I'm kind of looking at it right now, this is not a good playoff picture for me right now. That's just not a good one. Freaking... There we go. So, the way they're actually stacking this is like what could happen in it. What they updated 24 hours ago was Patriots with a first round bye, Bills and Titans, Colts, Chiefs, Chargers, Ravens. And then the Cardinals have their first round bye if they can win tonight. But I don't really see that happening because they're down by 10 with a minute left to go. I am watching the game right now currently. Green Bay versus Washington, which Green Bay would win at home. Buccaneers versus the 49ers, being at home, Buccaneers would win. The one I would solely not bet anything on is the Cowboys and the Rams. It's too hard to say on that front. So, basically, the only real game that pretty much went sideways was the Ravens and the Browns. That was the game that went sideways this past weekend. That could have changed a lot. I cannot specifically say what I would feel or how I would feel with that. But now I'm going to flip over. There was no hockey tonight, so I was really pissed off. Didn't have much to watch. And WWE Raw just kind of sucked balls today, so I just didn't care to watch it. Just left it as a background noise. So my Canucks have been doing pretty damn good. Congratulations to Jim Rutherford for being the president of operations for the Canucks and interim GM. So going back to what happened now, Canucks they're playing 6 games tomorrow at home. This is the last game. So this is interesting to me because they got Demko the first shutout on Boudreau's first day, and they're 4-0. They've literally jumped through hoops and progressing into going from one style to another, which is pretty much the only thing that's saving them right now. So looking at it as I see it with the NHL, the Eastern Conference, if I would have been a betting man, I would probably not place my money on the Canucks sucking this year. This is what I'm going to say. Like, they're only 6 points out of that 4th spot in the Pacific Division. Edmonton's falling and losing traction. So this is a kind of a desperation need. I will state right now, Arizona Cardinals or the Arizona Coyotes, they're done. Okay? They're literally mathematically, physically out of the playoff picture. Okay? They're out of Arizona. That's all I can say to that. They're officially out of Arizona. And yeah. There's not a lot of bright spots there. Not for the Coyotes right now. They're not. It's just, again, I probably said this before, and I'll say it again. Arizona is not a profitable area for hockey. Me and my dad have had this discussion about it. It's just not an area for hockey. It is an important 100% harder to build something. Being said and being done and being told it is a viable situation in Florida. It's a viable one. It's not a desperate need one, but it's viable. It's very good. Let's just say that part. There is probably more snowbirds down in Florida than there is in Arizona that go away from Canada. Because I'm pretty sure the east coast of Canada all go down to Florida. It's quicker, it's cheaper, and it's a one-shot deal. Whereas if they would have to fly from the east to the west here to Arizona, I doubt that would ever happen. On all that aspect, I am watching, AEW is starting to get really entertaining to me. I've watched it. I've seen Raw, as I said, today, and it sucked balls. I will say that. I will say it because it fucking sucked. And apparently on Twitter, there was a guy who took a picture, and nearly half of the arena was empty. And, well, again, we're still going through this whole pandemic. I fully understand why there's, not a lot of fans. But I don't understand how you can put on a show knowing if you're going to put on a show, you got to start lowering the prices of admission. This is my point to this. You lower the take, lower the bottom of it, and just on it, okay? You're never going to get what you're going to put in. Not with this probability of it. It really does suck. When I start looking around, AEW, they're in smaller venues. They're sometimes in the bigger ones, but they're mostly in the smaller ones. And they make more money doing that. But again, they're putting on a hell of a good product. Plus, they have a lot of great wrestlers over there. I know Jeff Hardy got released. Don't worry, everybody. I know about it. This is no surprise. This is why I ain't reporting it, because it's no surprise to me. It's a constant. Hardy gets released, Hardy gets rehired, Hardy gets released, Hardy gets rehired, and I'm just going to take a moment out to pay my respects to Demetrius Thomas. Great player, sorely going to be lost. I can't believe I'm a year older than him, and he's gone before me. This is where I say, like, that I look around, and I'm very much thankful that I'm still around. But I know I've watched some other things lately. I've watched actually Hot Rod Roddy Piper's biography. And there's always that point. I know he didn't pass away from suicide. I know that. And I don't want to say that because it's upsetting. But again, it's just a sad thing. Demaryius Thomas. And, I should never have to be, he passed away from a car accident, problems from a car accident a few years back. And that's, to me, very, very saddening because I know I've been doom and gloom kind of thing lately, and I understand that, and it sucks. I have my mental health issues severely bad, and especially when it comes around this time of the year because I'm not the most cheerful person. I think it just stems from my childhood it's not about presents, it's just coming from a divorced family and never knowing what a real family was and not having my grandfathers around. As I say, I allude to that because I really, really wish I could have met these guys. I keep getting told by my entire family, oh, you're like your grandfathers. I would have loved to meet them. That's my thing. I just want to kind of go back to what I was saying. My condolences and my prayers are out to that family. I'm so sorry that you've lost somebody that he was a dynamite player. I used to cheer for the Broncos a lot, and still I do here and there cheer for the Broncos, especially when they're playing the Patriots and pissing off my buddy. When I was talking about the wrestling and I was watching Roddy Piper's biography, his wife did say something that resonates with me. I never really experienced what Roddy Piper went through as a child as him, but I did, do my fair share of my own stuff, getting in trouble, stealing, and all that. But I do resonate one thing with him, because I know I've seen so many things that, when I see something on death and I know somebody passed away from medical issues, and then I start seeing ads for suicide prevention and that, I'm no coward. I will not end my own life. It is a coward's way of life. I understand what everybody's going through. I understand that they all have their own pain. We all have our own pain. And it sucks. But again, it is that time of the year. Don't look at me. I don't want people clamoring around me. That's my opinion. I'm totally anti-social, kind of getting messed up in my own head when people come near me and try to hug me and say it's all going to be alright. Because you know what? In my head, I know it ain't going to be alright because I know I screwed up or I know I fucked up. And the only way I have to go through the process of, dealing with it. When I know NXT 2.0 is on tomorrow, I'm going to probably have to record that to watch it. I really want to watch Dynamite tomorrow, because I know Dynamite's got these specials coming up for the TV things. This is the one thing WWE isn't doing like they are, and they're actually doing something great with it. So that's my take on a lot of sports and all that, mental health. I really hoping, I did watch a little bit of the Champions League draw. Wow, was that a major fuck up? That is a major fuck with a fucking failure on it. So that's my take today. I will be back tomorrow because it is Taco Tuesday, and I will bring y'all more of my opinions. Y'all have a great